Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His squad hanging tough, 4-3 through 7 games. On the other side, it is the Seattle head coach. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. McLaughlin now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hey, what? His receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Second and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Dallas.
They'll look to throw yet again. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Here we go. They'll look to throw again. Flushed to his left. Now he takes off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Back to the air again on second and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Byron Murphy in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. He'll drop to throw. Here comes the screen to Spears. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A 41-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 20.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
33-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 by 6.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks move out to a 7-3 lead.
Cowgirlz 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Cowboys offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jack Panthers opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run the draw. That's Spears. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. his 4th TD grab of the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes White. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Give on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
On 2nd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
That's taken in, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
That's to crack the tight end downfield. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the
Try
play.
again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the left side, he finds Clark. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard
It's
line.
a gain of 35. That's another Cowboys.
2 minutes to go here till
1st and
halftime.
10 at the 20-40
We're back to Seattle after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Spears now out of the pistol. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At the 16-yard
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
brings up 2nd and 2.
The RPO is caught by St. Brown. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. That is caught to the goal line and in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Dallas. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes White. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready! Alert! Alert!
He'll get it inside the 20. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
2 yards.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal.
For the field goal.
This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
Second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Forced out left. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
That's a 50-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go!
That's into traffic, but taken in.
Bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Ready!
And the Cowboys
On the jet sweep, the gift to St. Brown. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
39-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, starting with 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
That's caught left side by Pitts. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's going to let this one go deep. And good running on the return. It'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Come on. Hit. Come.
A gain of 14.
Here's a handoff to Spears. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Oh, great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 47 on the play. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Back to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
At the 20-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 7.
Pushed out to his left. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
That's another Seahawks first down.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Ball is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, they are hacking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Down the field. He's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Broncos quick. Broncos quick.
Cowboys first down. 37 yards.
On the handoff, this is Spears. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On that line. On that line.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Seahawks 27-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That's another.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Check. Check.
We'll try the right side this time. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and
On
goal.
that line. On that
He'll try to
line.
run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cowboys. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes White. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter.
Cowboy 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Rolling to the left. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And He'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll air one out. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. He's got it at the 7, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Seahawks. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. McLaughlin now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowgirlz offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now, looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage.
34. Cowboys 30.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. McLaughlin now on the return. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Check, Panther.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Reload.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Seahawks offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals.
They'll run it with Hall. Finding room at the 35. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. No louder place than here in Seattle before 3rd down.
60 by 60.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Maybe a little chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Back to the air one more time. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st down.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Let's go now.
Is a short one caught by Kraft. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Roll.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. 2nd and goal.
Ready? 1918.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play? possibly not getting it down in time. We'll see. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here comes White. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Travel start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. He'll send this one out to home. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defense...
And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. Now a first throw here in overtime. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 42 now, here's second and 2. On the give, this is their fullback. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.